Welcome to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, Episode 1. Now I'll skip the front screen, and I'm going to power through this. You might not see much, because this is my second take on this. First time I had recording problems, because despite the game's age, it seemed to have killed my poor little graphics card when I was recording this, and I didn't realise. So I'm re-recording this. Let's see what hair. So we had a little character. I'm going to recreate him, I think, as best as I can. There we go. So this is our character. His name is going to be Nigel. Nigel because he reminded my significant other of Nigel Thornberry, and he will be a man of the people. He has a rather large nose, also like Nigel Thornberry, and a very thin neck. Red hair and, yes. Man of the people, might have a short temper, but he'll always look out for people. A little cunning. He can coerce people, and he's powerful. And yes, powerful man. Now these are all abilities and things, all mean different things. That's the tanky side, archery things. I chose a warrior, dwarf warrior. And that's because dwarfs are good at killing. Now I'm going to skip all cutscenes because they're copyright a lot. Well, not copyright, but YouTube throws up copyright issues.
Deep beneath the frostbacked mountains sits...
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent.
Yep, right.
I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Yes, of course I want to wear my shield. Yes, let them see me as a warrior.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed. One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
We'll do what should we do in the meantime?
As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the diamond court.
Go shopping.
Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean you.
Let's go beat some people up.
I'll practice my cheering.
Right, let's go have a look at the
right behind
proving grounds.
The day is ours until the feast.
So to sum up the story from the cutscenes I've skipped, you are the prince to the king.
It has begun.
And of the dwarves, and you are having a party in celebration to your position as commander and going in to help defend against all these horrible creatures called Darkspawn, who like to kill, are kind of evil. Well, kind of evil, very evil.
I shall do it.
The dwarves have to put them on a daily basis now. I have a few mods installed which don't seem to be active at the minute. I have the item in, and I'll have a look at why the mods aren't working a bit later. Ah, there we go. It kicked in just there for some reason. I have a few mods installed, one which allows me to break into locked things even if I don't have the skill. You have the risk of losing items if you do it, but it's just a bit... saves you on irritation sometimes on finding little bits of lore and whatnot. Some texture ones which you probably won't notice, and a few little gameplay tweaks, but very few. I try to keep the game close to vanilla as possible. It's a locked door. You either need keys or blah 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 blah. Boring tutorial. Right.
Oh.
This is my lovely dwarven house. Father's room's that way.
No sign of trouble. Congratulations on being named commander.
Thank you. Yes, commander of the dwarven strongholds. There's only 2 of them. Not much anymore, but you know, it'll do. I'm proud of my big nose. It's a sign
You
of...
want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
Alright, let's go see those
Can't
provings.
wait to see who's fighting today.
Otherwise we'll miss out on little bits of gameplay. Yes, no, in Dwarven culture, a big nose is a sign of Status. Let's take something, I'm sure. There was a turning I must have not taken. Some loot to be had. There we go. Balin's room.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Aeducan's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Yes, you may go. I don't want to do any harm. You can go, miss.
I will go now.
Right. I want something from my brother's chest, which was smashed with my sword. I lost the leather armor, but I don't care. I have better armor anyway than leather. Seems like I can't even walk through doors. Nose leads the way. See, the reason I've survived and done so well is my big nose lets me sniff out trouble.
I am at your service.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares.
Sure,
in
we
the
can work
Diamond
this out
Quarter during
reasonably.
these celebrations.
It's in the records. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, these guys seem to be arguing. Let's go find out what they're up to.
Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
My dad does like good books. He does have a good library.
The king, as well as several other lords, are quite fond of his work.
Oh,
He writes of
good.
the ancient paragons.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
What does it say,
Doesn't
mister?
matter, it's all lies.
I don't necessarily know if you can argue with history. Let's
He
ask
says that Volney, the paragon who founded my house, known throughout the world as the greatest of men, was a fraud.
He has got a big
Not
nose, though.
precisely. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
I don't know if you can really say that. Really? I think he's been a little bit stupid despite the size of his nose.
Am I? Would you allow this coward to slander your ancestors?
I have written no slander. Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shapers and are a matter of fact. Not liking
True,
history
but
doesn't make it any
victory
less
is
true.
written by the winners, so go side with the scholar.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your
Yeah,
paragon?
he was a lad.
You would not say so if it was your house.
Damn
But I
straight.
shall respect your wishes. For now, excuse me, your highness.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it.
Well,
Shall
I
I have
think-
him killed, my lord?
No. Tempting, but I think I will pass on having him killed.
As you say.
You've shown House Aeducan a friend to research, history, and the glory of our
You're
people.
very welcome.
Of course. Heroism and pity for the small man have always been hallmarks of House Aeducan. Now, I must try to make sense of these notes. Good day, Your
You're
Highness.
very welcome. Right,
Thank you.
let's go search down here. Shop, 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 shop. Merchants, nobles.
That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, these are surface
Surface silks.
dyed with the finest saffron
What's
and
it got?
indigo and
Let's see.
embroidered by skilled elven... My lord Aeducan, you honor me by visiting my humble booth.
Yeah, okay.
May I show you
Let's
my
see what you got,
wares?
mate.
Please, look as you will.
Well, Daddy didn't give us any mace, also the dagger and mace and that stuff there. Oh, can we move the health potions? No. Go out and do that in a minute. We need our health potions. See if there's any treasure. Don't think so. Nope, no. Merchant, guard. Can we talk to the guard? Oh,
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont
Yeah.
told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at
hey!
least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings
Don't talk down to my
I will
brother.
ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
My brother, my second.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna listen.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you are receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your
Unlikely.
incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and
Thanks,
judgment
bro.
upon those
Thanks.
who need it. Now then,
Thanks,
you
sir.
get to the feast.
Yeah. I think it's cute. You can order me around. Go with the option we get.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live
It's true, but I've got the
forever.
biggest nose, so that means
Come
I'm
in.
going to be better than you.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
No, it's Monday night.
That it is. Let's get back
Right.
to enjoying it, shall we?
Have a little around. What do you do?
My lord Aeducan, nothing here rivals your amazing Aeducan armor, but if you wish something made,
You know very well House Aeducan has its own royal armorers.
of course, forgive me. You honor me, your highness.
Yeah, nothing here's better. Not
Nonsense.
any money.
Your word brings shame.
Ooh, some lovely ladies.
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored house of...
He is my loyal second.
But not from a noble house, girls. Sargorum, warrior caste.
Oh, that's too bad. Quite handsome.
Why do you, let's see why they care if he's noble.
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes
Good
his
system.
caste from his father, and these women hope to
Not
bear a
really.
noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for
Ooh, a
a
little
woman,
girl.
Tally, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night
I think we'll go with both. It's going to be a good party tonight.
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be
Damn.
no three to a bed, if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us...
My nose is big, I think. That means I've got a large amount of stamina. It's proportionate. Big
This should
nose,
prove
big
most
penis.
interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
Ooh, loot.
You honor us with your
Gloves. Shield. Dagger. Merchant. Weapons merchants. Ooh.
Greetings, my lord Aeducan. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet
Well,
you
play
dare
nice.
now. Very well then, speak.
Yes, just here's the thing. What I mean to
spit it
say
out, man.
is- Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely. Here it is, Your Highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir.
Yeah, not me.
He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on...
I'll take the dagger. I like 3 things, but I just won't wear it.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you...
No, he won't own anything, because it'll go in a nice chest somewhere, maybe on the mantelpiece.
Lord Aeducan, here in my booth? I am so...
Great.
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child?
I think it's
Never
alright.
able to just
It's quite
blend in?
enjoyable watching people faint.
They do that well enough. Shall we move along?
My lord,
Yes,
are you heading to the
I want to
proving
go to the
arena?
proving, see some fighting. Maybe join in.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that.
An escort.
Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to
Oh
travel
well,
through the
Daddy
commons
wants it.
unguarded.
Yeah, tally ho.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
God, that's a vicious.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle
I
in
think
your
I'll do
honor?
the killing today. Well, I don't think we're killing
Your
anyone,
Highness,
but,
this proving is in your honor.
it's
Then
painful.
honor him by doing as he
nonetheless.
says. My lord Aeducan will
Well,
fight
it's
him.
nice armor anyway.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings. Held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Aeducan. I give you the Lord
Yep, that's me.
Aeducan himself.
We're going into battle. It's a good thing that dwarf armor lets you put your beard through it. It's well
Are you
designed.
ready for your first
Some evil,
match?
something. Right, let's go in. Ready, eager, and hungry.
And let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan.
Bow before the nose of power.
Lord Aeducan will fight, and there Bimo, youngest son of Lord.
I smell weakness.
You honor me with this match.
Be polite though.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Enemies approaching. Use the gun. Will not fail. Shall be done. For the fools, eh?
Die, don't you? See, this is a combat system. You can pause it, look around like this. It's only not really useful though when you're playing by yourself. You'd use it when you're controlling multiple people for tactical ability. Yeah, you've got 2 bars here. You've got stamina and health. Stamina is for all mana, if you're a magic user. is used up by abilities, and health gets health. Stamina regens over time, with same with mana, though I'm not sure actually in this situation. You should get potions. Heavier armor reduces your stamina, and I think it also reduces the regen. So yeah, that's really combat in a nutshell. It's quite slow in some respects, but I think it's really well made. So yeah, let's get into stop spinning and get killing. So I'm going to do shield bash and then pummel and shield bash probably. Use up stamina. Keep him stun locked. Slice. Victory 82 experience. Me.
The winner is Lord Aeducan. That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
I think I can beat her.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory
watchful eyes of our paragons.
Under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar.
Blah blah blah.
For the honor of House Aeducan.
Can't speak this person up.
Lord Aeducan will fight Adol Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady.
That's the lady we saw at the start.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
And to you.
First warrior to fall is
yeah.
Fight! Very well. Miss!
Damn it, I think it's down long. Well then, when this is sweet from the devil. Oh. Just do a little bit of damage. Get that shield on. God, we're useless at actually hitting a stationary target. On the floor though. Victory is mine and 82 experience.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Yeah. Let's go over and get the next match going.
That was a crowd pleaser.
Damn straight.
Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place.
Back in the
Blackstone
kitchen.
is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
Yeah, I think I can beat him up.
Then let us
Got
begin.
one more after this. We can do it.
This is a glory proving. Fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar. For the honor of House Aeducan. Lord Aeducan will fight Sir Blackstone,
beat him.
squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
How patronising. I can beat this fella. Put him in his place.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
He has a small nose anyway. Stun lock. Fight's going much less frequently. Die, it's quite hard though. God, that 15 damage. There.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Victory. Go.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Aeducan.
Darn straight.
Brandon Imo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today.
But does he have a nose as big as mine?
Face him,
or a beard as long?
Of course.
I think he does.
This
I think we can take him down a peg.
Proving. fought under the
watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar.
For the honor of House Aeducan.
Insert ceremonial speech here.
Down to just 2 warriors, with backbones of stone and wills of iron. They have defeated all others this day.
Because everyone else was easy.
Lord Aeducan will fight Fran Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
You fight what?
Both second sons.
I wish you glory today and glory
Sounds like
tomorrow.
is that a mercenary group from Mass Effect? Second Sons? No,
First warrior to
that's
fall
from
is vanquished.
Infamous.
The victor is champion. Fight!
Oh, he's from Infamous. Stun locked. It's got a nicer shield than the other shield. Take that, and that, and that.
I need some help!
Slice, slice. And one more shield bash. Yeah! Victory, and I've got 82 experience. Quite messy this
The
time.
winner is Lord Aeducan.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. Fran Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen.
You've not seen me before, have you?
You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
I don't need it. Got that helm. You can have it. I can look
The
good.
people will remember your honor and generosity for all time.
Victory's mine. Right, I think we'll call this episode there for the day. Thank you for watching Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.